Council regular meeting, November 24th, 2020. Sue, would you do roll call, please?
Councilmember Ingebrigtsen.
Here.
Councilmember Olson.
Here.
Councilmember Swedberg.
Here.
Councilmember Zabel.
Here.
Mayor Rinke.
Here. Please join me now in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I kind of knew it yet. First up on the agenda tonight is a public hearing with Urban Walk. It's a liquor license. And so I'm going to open up the hearing and take comments from the audience. Oh, no. Do you want to do an introduction first?
So you can
Yeah,
skip
let's
right
do
to
that.
it if you'd like.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Good evening, Chelsea.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. We have a liquor license request from Urban Walk Nordic Group. They are going into, I believe it's the old Caribou in the development by Olive Garden and Buffalo Wild Wings, Best Buy, things like that. Since the packet has been published, we have received the background check, and it has come back favorable for the applicant. So at this point, we don't have any disqualifying factors. So with that, I would request that the public hearing be open. It does not appear that the applicant is here, but open the public hearing and proceed with consideration.
Thank you, Chelsea. Before we do that, any questions from the councilors for Chelsea? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So now I will open the public hearing for comments from the audience. Is there anybody in the audience or elsewhere that wants to call in? Okay, I'm going to close the public hearing and bring the matter back to the dais. So councilors, do you have any questions? Can I have a motion then, please?
I'll make a motion to approve the issuance of an on-sale wine and strong beer license to Urban Walk Nord Group LLP, doing business as Urban Walk, located at 8368 3rd Street North. And we can drop off that last part.
So there's a motion, is there a second? There's a motion and a second. Is there any conversation? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That motion passes as presented. Next up on the agenda are the approvals of two sets of minutes. The first one comes from the regular meeting of Oakdale City Council on November 10. Upon review, were there any qualifications or confirmations you want to make? Could I have a motion then, please?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The meeting minutes are approved as presented. The second set of minutes come from a special meeting from the Oakdale City Council on November 12th. Upon review, were there any questions? Can I have a motion then, please? There's a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Any conversation? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Those meeting minutes are approved also. Next on the agenda is time for the open forum. Open forum is an opportunity for anybody that's in the audience that wants to speak on any item that's not on the agenda to come forward, state their name and address, and then share their information with us. Typically, we try to have people spend about 3 minutes if they come up and share some information. So is there anybody in the audience that would like to comment? Seeing none, I'm going to close the open forum. Next up then on the agenda is consensus motions. I'd like to remove item C from the consideration tonight. Are there any others that the councilors want to remove? And can I have a motion then, please, on A, B, D, E, and F?
I'll make a motion to approve consensus motions A, B, D, E, and F as presented.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Is there any conversation? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And those consensus motions are approved. So I pulled item C, which is dealing with the 2021 through 2025 capital improvement program, because we're going to be receiving an updated spreadsheet shortly with updated numbers. So we'll attend to that next meeting. Next on the agenda then is...
Do a motion to table it.
Yes, please. Can I have a motion to table that action?
I'll make a motion to table consensus motion C until December 8th, 2020.
There's a motion, is there a second? There's a motion and a second. Any conversation? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Then that motion passes. And we'll pick that up on December 8th. The next item on the agenda is dealing with the advisory boards and commissions. And in front of us, we had, or in our packet, we had the meeting minutes from the Environmental Management Commission. The meeting minutes were from January 13, 2020. Upon review, were there any questions or qualifications? Then we acknowledge that they are provided to us. Thank you. Next up would be with Mr. Thompson, City Attorney.
Mayor, members of council, nothing specific to report tonight, but happy to answer questions.
Thank you, Jim. Counselors, anything for Jim Thompson? Okay, very good. Next up would be the administrator report. Ms. Volkers.
Mr. Mayor, City Council, I have no report.
Thank you. And counselors, anything for Chris? Then we'll move on to the next item, which would be council presentations. Counselors, go ahead.
I just have one to say, thanks to the Park and Rec for the virtual indoor market. They're trying really hard, and I want to acknowledge Nathan for what he's been doing on that. So it's a great job. He's trying to make something work. So thanks, Nathan, for doing that. So,
Thank you.
okay?
Yeah. I was up there last week.
Yeah.
And so Nathan, Deb, the building supervisor, Jim came, the other building
Yeah.
supervisor.
Oh.
But the way that the vendors set themselves up and the way
Yeah.
that those guys manage the people was
Yeah.
perfect. And
So,
it's disappointing that they can't.
right.
Continue.
So, but I think he's trying something. So I'm giving,
Impressive.
yes, I'm impressed.
I don't have, at least I can't find anything in my packet for the events and reminders. So the thing that I want to say is from the council, from the staff, and from really the whole people at City Hall, wishing all the residents a very happy and blessed Thanksgiving, and to be safe. Councilors, anything else for presentations?
Nope.
Then the last thing on our agenda would be the claims. And in front of us tonight are the summary of claims from November 7th, 2020 to November 17th, 2020, resulting in the amount of $759,000 $759,015 and $0.59. $759,000 Okay.
Motion to approve claims is presented.
There's a motion. Is there a second? There's a motion and a second. Any conversation? All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Then the motion passes as presented. And can I have a motion to adjourn, please?
So moved.
There's a motion. Is there a second? Any conversation? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Then this meeting is adjourned. Thank you and good night.
That's a new